Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's a special segment and it's also a special day. It's Shreyan's birthday. Happy birthday, man.
Hey,
We
hey,
all
same to you,
wish
actually.
you, we all wish
No,
you the happiest of the birthday and have a
yeah,
great
yeah,
year ahead.
yeah.
And
Thank you so much.
talking about today, we're making this special video. As you can see in the background, is one of our most favorite and beloved hero in Kannada or South Indian, or you could say Indian film industry has left us. It's been a really tough 2 days. Shreyang, how has it been for you?
Yeah, it felt like a personal loss, to be honest.
Yes.
Uh, very rarely a celebrity's death feels personal, but then this one just feels a bit personal. I last felt it okay when Irfan Khan
Me too.
passed away, but
Yeah.
then Irfan Khan had a prolonged, health
Illness, correct.
crisis, illness. So that did not feel that deep, or it did not hurt that much because we knew it was something that we expected. But this feels very personal. Like I have no words to explain that. That angst that you have. The
Yes.
crunching of the heart. I don't know. What about you? How do you feel?
It was really terrible. The moment I got the news, as everybody, I refused to believe it. But
Yeah.
then it is how life goes. Actually, it
Mm.
reminds me of a lot of people tweeted this special Ram
Yeah.
Gopal Varma's tweet. Have you seen it?
No, 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 no. I'm not.
It was really a special one. He says, "Life's so short. One moment
Mhm.
you're there, and moment you're not. So try
Yeah.
to live the best." That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Because who would have known? Puneeth himself
Yeah.
wouldn't have known that morning that that'll be his last morning. But
Yeah.
somewhere down the line, I felt he could have, they said that he had recurring uneasiness. He felt a
Mhm.
little uneasy, but then he pushed himself to the gym, right? Maybe that would have been more
Yeah.
impactful.
There are conflicted reports because the manager told he had no pain the previous night or
Yeah,
when the morning he got up, but then I don't know. So we don't
yeah,
know
there've been
what
a lot
the
of
there's
it's
no
been a
clarity there.
very messy couple of days. But
Yeah.
then, yeah, now let's talk about how impactful has he been in your life? How impactful of a hero has he been?
Yeah, uh, there's a very special connection with Puneeth Rajkumar
No doubt.
because my first ever film on a big screen was his film, his first film as a lead actor. That was Appu,
Appu,
in
yeah, correct.
2002. So I was 5 years old. So that, seeing someone in the big screen, you instantly have some sort of connection. Got it? No matter
Yes.
who the actor might be.
No matter how
So
bad the
from
movie is, also.
exactly how bad, but
Hmm.
movie was kind of great. He
No,
had a
in
great
general,
deal
I'm
of
saying,
AI
yeah.
in general. Yeah, I understood. Uh, that connection built from from the word get go. Big screen, seeing him fight, talk dialogues, whatever. It was his debut, and then from there onwards, my family. So we had a joint family. In Gulbarga we used to stay, and so all his films we have watched in theaters because all were big fans of him. So that's how when I since my childhood till I ventured out into different genres of films like drama, thriller, and everyone. As we know, we talk about when we got the likes of Christopher Nolan
All
and
those, yeah, he was
Gyllenhaal kind
big.
of
Yes.
acting. Until that time, until we reached that movie maturity age, he was my favorite actor. It's not any bragging or exaggeration just because he's dead or something, but it's a fact
Yes.
that he was my childhood hero, and his dance, his acting, his movie, especially the thought behind the movies and the songs, all were top notch. And it really he really struck a chord with me, and I would carry that feeling till
Yes.
my last day probably because that
And
much respect that I have for. What about
let's
you?
not
What is your first encounter and impact of yeah,
Punit Kumar,
Punit Rajkumar?
Punit
Yeah.
Rajkumar. Okay, I hadn't watched all his earlier movies, Appu and few others, but obviously
Mm.
his songs were all hit, so it was
Yeah.
popular all over. My
Mm.
first introduction to him was in this movie called as Arasu. I was
Oh,
just blown away
yeah,
by the concept, in a time when
yeah.
heroes, Kannada heroes used to take all these machetes and chop people,
Yeah. So
throw 4 to 5 people around. This guy
yeah,
started
the
doing
rowdy.
family-oriented movies, like genuinely family-oriented movies, which talked about
Yeah,
relationships. I guess it's safe to say that nobody makes family-oriented movies like him in
yeah,
Kannada film industry.
yeah. Maybe it's something that he carried from his father. Because of
Father,
that
exactly.
belonging to that family,
And
he started doing these
let's not
movies.
forget his childhood acting days. He
Oh my
started
God.
very, very young. He
To be
started.
honest, his Bhakta Prahlada acting moved me as a child when
Yeah,
I
he's
watched
a
it.
national
And
award
then,
winner for a reason.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have not watched the one he got national award for, Better the Who.
Mhm.
My mom tells it is really
It's a
fascinating and
fabulous
he did a really
performance.
good job.
And
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
heard.
It's a drama film itself,
Mhm.
so we ought to watch that as a tribute later, I guess.
So their acting
Yeah,
was always there, but then
yeah,
what I really find underrated in him or underappreciated is the singer in him. He's a very good singer. He may not have the
yeah,
best of
yeah,
the voices out there, but he knows what he
yeah,
does. He's a
yeah,
brilliant
yeah.
singer.
Absolutely.
And like I said, his movies like Arasu, I'll tell three movies
Hmm,
which were brilliant, which I love. One of my favorites,
hmm.
Arasu, Vamshi, and Arasu, Vamshi, and
Akash,
no, 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 not Akash.
Akash or Veera Kannadi.
No, no, not Veera Kannadiga. There's three. There's Ram as well. I love it, albeit it was a
Hmm,
remake movie. It had great songs. It
hmm.
was another family oriented. But three are Vamshi, Arasu, and I can't
Prithvi,
remember the other one.
Prithvi, was it Prithvi?
Prithvi was also very good. But there's
Yeah,
three
yeah.
beautiful movies. I just can't remember it. Nevertheless, I'll tell
Uh,
you when I remember. So these three
hmm,
movies were really impactful. Again, great songs, great
yeah.
message. Milana. Oh yeah, the three ones are
Oh,
Arasu,
how
Milana, and
could we miss
Vamshi.
Milana? Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
three great albums, three great movies. And so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
really set the tone for me.
What set him apart was his films had story, his film had family values, his film had good music, his film had
Yes,
good content.
content,
Overall, he delivered everything
everything.
in those 2.5 3 hours of a movie that he used to
Like, and let's not
you
forget the dancer
know.
in him. How brilliant of a dancer he was.
I don't think there is someone as gifted as him when it comes to dancing, making his doing his fight scenes, acting, family-oriented stories. Hardly anyone in the country, not just in the
Yeah,
Kannada
hardly
and Kannada
correct, correct,
industry,
correct.
in the country, hardly people who do all the things in a top level, even a singer.
He's
So,
and
uh,
what I liked most about him is as he started growing old, he realized his importance in the film industry, how
hmm.
impactful he could be. So he started
Yeah, yeah.
his
I was about to
PRK.
ask you
Let's
the
talk
same
about that.
thing. His production,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
PRK Productions.
What are your views on
Uh,
PRK?
to be yeah, to be honest, I really started noticing it as a huge thing when Danny said started talking about it
Hmm.
because he used to tell of how impactful Appu sir was in his
It
life. So he
changes
was
life.
telling
It changes life.
it
For
changed
definition.
absolutely. All the small scale actors. He wanted people with good stories or good
Good
content to
talent,
be given
basically.
platforms. Exactly, good
He
talent to
said
be given
platforms.
platform because most of the producer will go to and invest in a hero who will guarantee some returns.
Hmm.
Got it. But then he saw it as okay. We'll go into scores of people who have good stories, good content, good talent, and everyone. And that's where I feel he was doing a fantastic job. And his loss becomes a great loss to the industry because of this
Exactly.
particular reason.
That's where
And
exactly that.
actually, November 1st, I was waiting for. His movie that he was talking about wildlife with the Amogha Varsha
Yes,
director.
yes, yes.
He was the
Yeah,
one who
loved
directed
it.
Wild Karnataka. Okay, so
Yeah,
Wild Karnataka was fascinating. So what was the title? You will flip if the title they wanted to give was Ganda the Gudi
oh,
on the film that his
he
dad
he
made.
can turn back
Yeah,
times to his dad.
exactly. That is what.
That
Imagine
is
how awesome it would be if he would
it
have
would
been
have
there
been
for that.
really great.
Trailer release was on November 1st.
Oh,
Was scheduled to be on November 1st. So Ajnish Lok, this guy is there, no music
yeah,
director.
he got
So
a got him
he has given a music for that.
background score.
So I was looking forward to all those, even French biryani, Danish sets. So
Yeah,
he was the
I'll
producer of
the
that.
respect for him.
Maybe
It went from here to here when he started, launching all these good actors and good bunch
long
of musicians.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I've
So
watched few of his movies that he's released under his production. Of brilliant.
mm,
Kavaludari is very good.
oh,
Maya Bazaar.
brilliant.
There's few
What
other.
score? My was Rajanna, obviously, our
Yeah,
own Rajanna.
it's
He also
just
spoke so highly of him every time in any interview he was asked about. So shows how he, genuinely cared for the industry to
great.
bring new talents into the,
Yes.
industry. It's a big
Terrible.
loss, man. I don't know how do you replace such a, a person with such clout and, effect on the industry and people.
It's one thing for
I
the
like,
family,
hmm,
it's a personal loss,
yeah,
and to the entire fraternity,
hmm,
it does feel personal, but it is also a major blow. Could put it that
hmm.
way.
Yeah. The fact that today on the second day also there's lakhs of people coming into the
Coming
stadium
in
to have a, last look at him, is a testament to the fact of a personality he was.
exactly.
They say Dodmane Hudguru have certain kind of attitude, and he was a
Mm.
Dodmane Hudguru of a, mild, subdued, a respectful attitude. And the stories that I've been hearing since yesterday, they tell after death every time everyone speaks good about you,
Good.
but then
Yes.
there's something different about him because people are talking the same before, that people did not
Talking.
notice because he was
Yes.
alive.
Yes.
Now it just get amplified.
It's just
So
the
it just get
charity. The
yeah,
charity
the
is one
charity. I knew some of it, but then I didn't know the magnitude of it,
magnitude
because
exactly.
yeah, exactly. I knew he was running about, because he was running a academy for civil services, okay, for
Hmm.
teaching or making people understand how difficult it is and get these rural kids into the civil services by providing them free education, actually free. That's a
Crazy.
great deal of
He
work.
doesn't have to do it. It's his money,
Mm,
but still
exactly.
it's the giving part, telling part, that what
Yeah.
sets him apart from others is that he does it.
Hmm.
That is
Hmm.
great.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, the fact that the I just heard it in the news. So it was every time whatever salary he got or money he got from a particular movie, there was a particular part of it reserved for charity.
charity.
Got
Yes,
it. It went
what is that?
directly into the these orphanages or these old age homes and everything. So it shows that what kind of a heart he had, and 46 is not an age to go, to be honest. Not
And
an
also,
age,
let's talk
and
about
he
this
had a
of late.
lifetime.
If you've seen the trend, a lot of
Mm,
young, you wouldn't say young, but guys who are not supposed to die at that age, who are
mm,
extremely fit, are
mm.
dying because of heart attack, cardiac
Yeah,
arrest. What do you think it is? Because
I
it
don't
can't be a
know. I
coincidence.
don't understand. Even after being a student of science, it's difficult to fathom the fact that people like especially fit people, not even okay. If you're in 40s, if you're in unhealthy shape, okay, fine, you can understand. But
These are
then fit
extremely
people
fit
who
people.
are exactly who maintain, who keep 1 to 2 hours of their day per day for fitness.
Fitness.
How can they undergo cardio? Maybe it is over stressing your body.
Exactly. Too much of everything gets bad. Probably it's
Yeah,
that. It's the case of that.
it is just, I don't know. The more you talk about it, it's just more painful it gets.
Painful it gets.
I yeah,
There's,
absolutely.
but time heals
There's no
everything.
words.
But
Yeah,
time can't replace
but yeah,
anything.
but everything takes time, and this will take a very long time.
Very long time. Big.
This will take
Also,
yeah. The easiest way to put it is our parents' generation, they always used to talk about how Shankar Nag passed away
I was
very
going to talk
early.
about that. I was
So
going to
in
bring up that
our
point.
generation, so
Just
it
going to
would
talk
be
about
Puneeth Rajkumar, who has gone away very
Shankar
early.
Nag.
So
They draw parallels. You can draw parallels between Shankar Nag and Puneeth. But
mm,
Puneeth still had a lot to give. Same with
mm,
Shankar as well. He died
Shankar,
very
yeah,
young. Both
yeah.
brilliant technicians. Shankar
But
Nag, in
then
fact, is
one
one of
was
my
a
favorite technicians
yeah,
in the world.
yeah. So, but that was an accident. But this is a natural.
This is
That
a
is what makes it
natural.
more
You
hurtful.
just
Yeah.
can't fathom, and people like them who had a lot of the visionaries. You could call them the
Mm,
visionaries who died
mm.
that, and you just can't.
So 2 months back, I had come to Gulbarga.
Hmm.
My sister and my mama had met him at the airport. So they were lucky enough to meet him in the one last time because he's kind of a family, a far
Yeah,
relative
you had told
to
me.
one of my this thing. So it just makes their emotions are also they
Running high.
they are not having food. Yeah. So
It's really difficult to
everyone for
digest.
everyone different kind of he has touched everyone's heart in such a different way. Imagine so many people coming and seeing you. It is a testament to your
Yes,
personality.
and
So
also I request public to give that necessary space to his family.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
need it at this
that
time.
is, yeah, the grieving is such a personal
Such a
affair,
personal,
isn't it? So yeah, in
have to
grief
give
also
him
you
that.
don't want trouble and everything. So
All we can
makes
do is
sense.
we can pray and
Pray for us.
extend our support to his family,
Exactly.
friends, to just cope up with it. It is not easy, but in meantime, maybe down the line it just gets milder and milder is what we can
Yeah.
pray for. And yes, before ending this video, I just pray that his soul is happy now, is in a better
Yeah.
place. And yeah, just hoping that his legacy gets continued. Somebody or some
Yeah.
Yash
Someone has to
in the
carry the
industry,
baton
he has to carry the baton. Let's take it to a
forward.
higher place.
Absolutely.
What do you
Yeah.
want
I
to
just
say?
really hope his, may soul rest in, absolute peace, and
Yes,
he deserves all the plaudits he's getting,
yes,
and he deserved it more, and he had to earn even more because he was in his prime 46, and in film industry he's kind of hitting the top prime,
top prime as
absolute
well. Yes,
pinnacle.
for a hero, yes.
Yeah, exactly. As a hero on screen and off the screen, he did all of
Great.
it brilliantly.
Yes.
It's a great loss, and it's irreplaceable. But then time tries to heal everything. So hopefully, this is also one thing that will heal. It might take longer, but then hopefully it will heal, and may God give strength to his family.
Yes, yes. Om
So
Shanti. And
yes, Om Shanti.
yeah, on that note, thanks for joining again, man. It's a special
Yes, yes.
day.
Always, it's a privilege to be
Yeah, it's your
on
special
your
day.
this
You
channel.
took your time
Yeah, yeah.
and joined it. So yeah,
No, no, no.
extra thanks.
It's a kind of a mellow birthday, so it doesn't
Yeah,
make
you told me.
it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's
Anyways,
okay.
thanks for joining. And finally,
Yes,
guys, lastly, don't forget to uh, probably, yeah, like, share, and subscribe. I guess it is not
yes.
the time to say it, but yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Cheers.